Hey, what's up, YouTube world? I'm back, and Feature Mr. Kush here. I'm back with another guitar video for you, and this is another recent song I have learned, which I will be teaching you today. I'm sure all of you, if not most of you, are familiar with the new show, Sons of Guns, and their theme song, which is certainly catchy, I must say, is basically very catchy, and my grandfather and I sat down with our guitars and figured it out. So basically the intro is an A minor, which is an E, basically just moved down a string. So for those who don't remember, check out my first video, link will be in the description below, and then, or an annotation on the screen. So basically you're going to pluck the D, the G, and the B string while holding the A minor. So then what you're going to do is it's going to go. So then after you play the D string, you're going to go down to the G string, only you're going to lift up your middle and ring finger, just not like insanely. You're just going to basically, basically what you're going to do is you're going to, so it's going to go. That's the first part. So what you're going to do is you're going to play, lift up your fingers, you're going to put them down on the second, so it goes. So that was the first part. Now, if you need, I'll go a little bit slower, I'm going to go over this a little bit. So basically what you're going to do is you're going to pluck the D string, then you're going to move down to the G string. Just make sure my strings are right. Then you're going to lift up these two fingers. You're just going to go. So it goes. Hang on. So basically, you're going to go down. It's down, up, down, down. And then this next part's a little bit trickier than that last part. But in the meantime, I'm going to show you this one part. Alright, I'm going to move the camera a little bit. Alright, so this is the A minor, so it's going to go. You're going to play. Just making sure you get this first part, because this first part's a crucial part. Alright, so it's. So you're going to basically be playing the three middle strings. So if you got the first part down. Now for the second part, which is same form, only you're not going to play the B string. You're going to play the D and the G string. So it's going to go. So it's going to be basically the same thing, only you're going to add an extra part to that. And sorry if I keep looking over that yonder direction. I have the TV on mute. So it's going to go down like last time. You're going to play the G string just like last time. And then you're going to do this. But instead of playing this G, the B string, you're going to be playing this. So you're going to strum or pluck, however you play it. I tend to use a pick. So it's going to go. Instead of playing, basically what you're going to do is you're going to strum this. You're going to strum, lift your fingers. So in order that should go. Another thing is you want to do is anchor, try and anchor your hands to this, and you're just barely touching the strings for a palm mute, which I'll go over in a later video. So again, you're gonna go down, up, down, lift your fingers. You're just gonna leave your pointer finger on there. So So that's what it should sound like if you do it really slow. Do these at a really slow rate until you can get this done. So then, altogether, that should sound like. So that's the first part. This next part is a really tricky part, so do pay attention. And if you don't, and if you missed a part, or I'm talking too fast, just rewind the video. It's perfectly okay. This next part, my grandpa and I tabbed out. If you don't know what tab is, I suggest looking it up. There's several different tabs. Like, instead of learning a chord, you learn fingering positions. So the way I learned the Metallica song 1 is basically through tab, and that's. Instead of playing a normal chord, you're playing like 2-4, 2 open, which is basically what tab is. So I'm gonna turn this around so you can see it. So basically, you're gonna go down to the 5th string. You're gonna play the open E, and you're gonna use your ring finger for this. So on the 5th string, it's gonna go. You're gonna play it open. You're gonna press it down. So altogether, it should be. If you do know tab, it's 0-5-0 on the open E string, on the highest E string. So it goes. So that's the first part. 5th string, highest E, open, down, open. That's the first part. Then what you're gonna do is, so you just played this. You're gonna move up to the A to the B string, the 3rd fret, and then you're gonna go. You're gonna play. You're gonna play that, and then you're gonna take your ring finger. You're not ring finger. Your pointer finger. Same string. Move it up to the 1st fret, and then play. Now it has an open here, the way we have it tabbed out, but it doesn't sound right to me. So what I did was I took out that O, so it goes. And then you're gonna resume the A minor position, and then it's basically gonna go. You're gonna play the G, You're gonna play the B string. Actually, no. You're gonna play the. Yeah, you're gonna play the G string. So I'm sorry if I'm confusing you here. You're gonna play the G string, and you're gonna play. Actually, that's the last part, so we're gonna go. So basically, what you're gonna do is when you strum. Now, what I did was I did this for the for that sound, and then the higher point I just moved up to the B string and plucked that, and then this last part's the easiest part of the whole thing. So it should sound like this. Now try and get the up and down motion going. That's what helps me a lot on these tricky songs. So I'm going to play the whole thing for you here. And if you need a part, if you missed a part or you don't understand something, just message me. I'll completely understand. It's perfectly fine. So here it is. So I'll play that through again. So it's basically this. So yeah, basically I'll post another video possibly next week because I'm going down to New York to see my family. Going up to New York to see my family. So there won't be too many videos unless I'm like at Niagara Falls or something. Fancy. So yeah, this will be my last video for the week, and comment, rate, subscribe.